So that elemental life form came all the way here on its own and spent a long time by itself? Wouldn't it already have become the Withering like the
There is a chance that it could avoid that end, using the power of something here. I'm referring to what was used to fight against the Abyss. It once repaired the rifts of Teyvat long ago. It has the ability to purify and stabilize powers that shouldn't exist in Teyvat. Forbidden knowledge that its light has shone upon is kept here forever in a different form. Yep, it's just like soap bubbles that rise to the water surface.
Another strange metaphor, but Paimon somehow gets this one.
What the Lord of Dendro means is that the apocalypse was altered by the power of the giant spike and hidden within the oozing filth.
Yes, and it shouldn't be far from here. Let's go and take a look.
It's over there!
Looks like we'll have to clear out the oozing filth in this area. You two should be able to take care of it, right?
Yep, we know what to do. We'll just use the Lumen Stone on the oozing concretion.
There is no it! Boom boom! Chia! Busted! Illusion shattered!
Not now.
Chia! Inadmissible evidence! Chia!
Oh, we finally managed to rescue it.
It should be the life form from the prophecy.
That light!
Wait. Something dark is coming out. Something's not right! What's going on? Didn't Nahida say it was purified?
Maybe it's because such a long amount of time has passed. Although the power of the oozing filth is more stable than that of the apocalypse, it is still a form of dangerous power. It might have lost its mind after being soaked.
Oh no! But we still have tons of questions we need to...
I should be able to purge it with my elemental power. But this is our only chance.
Traveler!
It's okay. I trust your judgment. I was
Oh, yeah! You said that the elemental power in the crystal was identical to theirs.
You want to use its power, but
The Lord of Dendro seems hesitant. I too would advise caution. It's risky to use its power without fully understanding its intended...
Don't understand! This...
Yes, I understand, but this is our only chance to return home.
it's okay. There's no need to argue. I'll think... How about this? Traveler, you could try using it. I understand that you have an amazing resistance to forbidden knowledge.
Don't overdo it, Traveler. Paimon will be worried.
Stop lying, Paimon.
Lord of Dendro, and you others, how long have I been waiting here?
Yay! Looks like it worked!
Lord of Dendro, here in person. Does that mean the apocalypse has come to an end? Wait, did you get smaller again?
I'm sorry, that portion of my memory is highly unreliable at the moment. I can't seem to remember who you are.
That sounds about right. After all, the purpose of my existence is precisely for those unreliable memories you speak of. You once said that the apocalypse will be completely eradicated, and that relevant memories will become unstable. Even you couldn't promise that you'd remember our agreement after those events take place. However, you are definitely someone who stays true to your word. My sacrifice is nothing compared to your resolve.
You and I made the agreement?
Yes, you used your power to protect me. That is the reason why I was able to survive here. To be honest, I'm nearing my end. I had thought I'd be stronger than this.
No one can withstand the power of the apocalypse.
In order to preserve a somewhat stable memory, I had to change the power of the apocalypse into a different form. Only the giant spike that fell from the sky was capable of doing something like that. But the moment is the moment. But enough about me. Lord of Dendro, let's get...
I understand. And can you please tell me what this is?
This is a fire seed. It's an essential item for saving the Dendro Dragon. Thankfully, it appears to be in good condition. The Lord of Dendro and our people created this item together. It mimics how the Dendro Dragon's Heart of Oasis operates. The Dendro Dragon has been tormented by the apocalypse for far too long. It too is nearing the end of its power. However, if you are able to reactivate its Heart of Oasis using the Fire Seed, then the Dendro Dragon will begin to recover. And as a result, our homeland will return to the way it once was.
Oh, so the Heart of Oasis is a pep source of power.
No wonder the crystal was able to heal this fungus just now. That's what it's used for.
What? You used the Fire Seed to save...
Why?
That's... never mind. It's... The Fire Seed contains a high concentration of elemental power inside of it. It's very powerful, yet fragile. It is not stable in its current form. To prevent any accidents, please don't use it again.
Since I am its creator, I will take...
All right. Aside from being able to heal the Dendro Dragon, the Fire Seed can also resonate with the Heart of Oasis. In other words, you'll be able to find the Dendro Dragon by following the guidance of the Fire Seed. But you should hurry. There is little time.
What about you?
Forget about me. You should hurry home now.
Everyone is returning home, including you.
As I told you, I've already lost my chance to be saved by the Lord of Dendro. Lord of Dendro, I thank you for coming to find me, and for being willing to save. Our past has been saved, and our future has been ensured. It's enough for me, just knowing that they will return home.
Hey, wait! It turned into...
Can you use the Lumen Stone once more? I can still feel its help. Please, of all of us, it deserves the chance to return home the most.
This is a small ball of light that it left behind.
I can feel it. I can feel its knowledge and emotions. It has all returned to its original elemental form and is becoming one with the other family members. Do not be sad, my friends. Its wish has come true, and it's very happy right now.
Because its external form doesn't...
Yes, because our external form does not matter, and our home has been saved. There is nothing more important.
Let's go! Home.
No, this is it. I don't know, not sure. Then you got that there.
It's not much further. Follow me, we're close now. can feel its power lingering and shifting around us. It has already noticed our presence.
We won't be able to see anything if we keep going that way. Hey, look! Something's over there!
God, freaking dragon.
We found it. A pep, the Dendro Dragon.
Paimon knew it would be big, but not that big!
Puny god, puny human, leave my domain. Frail life forms like you cannot survive in the endless sands of the desert.
A pep, we're here to save you.
I do not need saving, especially not by you, Brewer. You are no different from Amun. Both of you have only existed for a fraction of what you know as time. Yet you call yourselves lords of this land by leaning on the heavens' glow. You're better off paying attention to your path ahead, as you will fall where you've fallen before.
I know that you hate both gods and humans, but you've grown too weak now. Can't you let go of your hatred, even for—
Let go? Foolish Brewer. You will find no gratefulness from me. Even if you will only be reviving the dragon that will destroy Sumeru and the Seven Nations.
No, you're ill, that's all.
That I am. Time will bring death to all. It's unavoidable. Although I am gravely ill, I am different from the ancient dragons that came to terms with you.
There's no need for this. There's
The truth. The shackles that the God of Wisdom cannot escape from. I have paid dearly for the truth, and you shall do the same soon enough.
Hey, don't leave!
Careful, something's coming.
Ah! What is that? Paimon's never seen—
It's our family.
Huh? They're your family too?
External form not important. The composition of their elemental power is identical to ours.
Is this what they've become after experiencing the apocalypse?
This is also they've gradually taken this form in order to survive.
Is there any way to avoid fighting?
Hey! Can you guys talk?
They've given it their—
They're being drawn by the fire seed. Only its power can temporarily free them. All that remains are the instincts to survive and search for energy needed to do so.
So this is the result of forbidden—
Would our world become the same if forbidden knowledge was allowed to rampage across to— like fish struggling on land, unable to find a single puddle of fresh water in the entire world?
Yes, but please try to be gentle with them. They are not evil in nature.
Paimon thinks they used up all their strength.
They want to go.
Yes, it was never their intention to leave the Dendro Dragon.
Is there a way to make them revert to their elemental form? Years of torment is what turned them into their current state. It seems only the fire seed, or a Pep's heart of— but it'll be risky if we use the fire—
Correct. We cannot use the fire seed.
Everyone goes home. Not just—
This is becoming quite the dilemma.
Let me think for a second. It's fine. Let's use the power of the fire seed. I can't bear leaving them in the desert like— Don't worry, the decision is on me. I'll take responsibility for whatever happens.
Nida. What are you doing?
It won't require much elemental power. But as long as I use my
Thank you. Sorry. Stubborn.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Returning home is the most important thing to you. I'm not doing this just to protect you, but also because, after all, that giant Dendro dragon is also your
I will stand with you, Lord.
Thank you. Alright, here it goes.
Family. We will all be able to go home soon.
Whoa, it's shining now.
Endless amounts of knowledge and emotions are moving inside of me. To imagine such growth could be achieved.
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes.
Yes, finally.
This is the last part.
This cave is huge. Could this be where the Dendro Dragon lives? Yeah. Who knows what's inside?
Our goal is not only to find the dragon, but to also enter the world inside of it. That will be impossible if we can't get it to cooperate.
But how are we gonna do that?
I'll see what I can do. Pep, I know we don't see eye to eye, and that we have a very different understanding. However, we are both born without. We are not that different. And
Wonder if
I don't care about what you believe in, who you hate, or what you've done in the name of. I'm here to save both you and. They've been searching for a way to save you ever since they left their homeland. And now that everything is over, all the hatred that you harbor has lost its meaning.
No response.
Your eagerness to survive means that you haven't. If you claim to know so much more than I.
Paimon is getting second!
Please keep everyone safe. And send us to the homeland.
Nahida, where are we? Huh? And what about the Traveler? Where'd she go?
I was only able to ensure that we made it here safely.
Well, then let's go
Yep, let's go. I wouldn't worry too much. The Traveler's no pushover.
Paimon knows that. It's just that... let's hurry. She might be just up ahead. What's that?
That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it. The damage it suffered internally will also slow.
Then let's hurry and light it.
Alright, hang on.
Wait! The fire seed!
It shattered. It was even more unstable than I.
But why? We barely used it!
I'm not sure. But if I didn't use its power on everyone, there's no way of. And even if that's the case, there's no.
Unless what?
Unless I was already in a weakened state when I created this fire seed, which would be when we had first saved the desert.
Oh no. Wait, let's put that aside. If the fire seed has shattered, wouldn't that... Oh. Do you know what we...
Don't worry, Paimon. Although my elemental power... So, all I have to do is...
You're gonna be...
Yes. It'll take a lot of power from me, but it's still... I might, however...
What happens if you...
I'll become a blade of grass, or a twig. I will be able to unleash power beyond my limits.
But you'll lose everything.
That's all right.
No, wait! There has to be another way.
Maybe you and the Traveler can plant me in the soil. I can still communicate with the world through the forest. It's just that you won't.
You can't be serious. If the Traveler were here, she definitely If we knew this was how you were going to take responsibility...
I'm sorry, Paimon, but we're not all eagles who have fallen to the ground can soar in the sky once again.
No. Please. The fire seed shattered, and she's...
I know. A sacrifice must be made, but not by the Lord of Dendro. We've all grown on this long journey. If the purpose of that growth was to return home, then our wishes have come true. Would you lend us your power?
You knew it would come to this. All the knowledge, language, and emotions that you have learned will be reverted into pure elemental energy. In your new homeland, nothing of who you were will remain. You won't be remembered by anyone. Is that truly the return you've always dreamed of?
Lord of Dendro, don't be sad. This is not your home. We go home. Lord of Dendro should also go home.
Hear us, please. Feel our heartfelt desires. Awaken!
Illusion shattered!
I learned a wonderful word. It's love, which means light. It will be your name from now on. Seems like you like it.
Shine down! Motion to compel!
Committed to memory. Grow.
Illusion shattered!
And that is cold.
Incinerate! Busted! Here comes the catch! There is no escape!
Not now. Stars, shine through.
Quietly now.
Committed to memory.
Breath of the flame!
Hey! Can you hear Paimon? Say something! You fungi said that your form didn't matter, right? Then let us know.
Their knowledge, memories, and emotions have been reverted to elemental power and released. They are no longer able to respond to you. The guardians that have accompanied me for countless eras have also transformed into my elemental power, just as they did. They will be born once again now that they're one. There's nothing to be sad about.
That's different! They won't...
Paimon, we will never understand it, and it will never understand us. That's how it's done. But as long as you can be healthy again, then nothing else matters to me. Samara will be free from threat as long as...
I thought that my rage would be kindled once my power returned to me. However, what I feel now is a feeling that has long eluded.
The forbidden knowledge influenced you ever since you were contaminated, greatly amplifying your hatred and rage.
Yes, there's no denying that. Although my hatred for that usurper from beyond the heavens still stirs deep within me, destroying you and your people serves me no purpose. Be that as it may, my position still stands, and I will have nothing to do with it. When you inevitably perish due to your ever-expanding curiosity, I will still sneer and mock you in my heart.
Heesh. I respect your decision, and with time, before you begin resting, there is one... How did you become affected by forbidden knowledge?
It's a long story. We all once believed in the distant past that only forbidden knowledge could give us enough power to defeat the heavenly principles. The Dragon King acquired the power of darkness from outside of this world, and led us in a fight against the order established by the outsiders.
Dragon King?
An unimaginable war took place into that, causing destruction on an unprecedented scale. The world itself. In war, the victor would inherit the right to shape the world, while the losers must turn. But I didn't give up on searching for a way to turn the tides, even after the death of the dragon. As I attempted to collect more forbidden knowledge from the corners of the world, as it was on the verge of collapse, I was stopped by the giant spike that fell from the sky. Sand dunes arose where there was only forest. And it was as if even Sumeru itself was trying to tell me that the era...
But you still didn't give up, did you? Because of Amun Al-Ahmar.
Yes. Al-Ahmar eventually obtained this power with the help of Nabu Malikata. His ambitions continued to grow, and he planned to establish a powerful kingdom in my... Although I didn't think much of him, I allowed his act. The condition was that after his death, all the knowledge he came to accumulate would belong. At that time, I still harbored deep regrets. By the time... Some of the dragons have grown close to your kind, and have forgotten all about our hatred from when the world was... And some died, leaving behind nothing but their bones. While others chose to flee after experience. But for me, the scales and will of the... I will follow it until the...
You really aren't.
When Al-Ahmar's proud kingdom collapsed, I swallowed him whole as I agreed, and absorbed his element. However, what I gained was no benefit. No. I used up all my strength just trying to keep the pain under control. But even then, I still believe that his insanity was far greater than that of my...
So that's how the apocalypse started.
I admit that I fell for his trap. I was like a final failsafe. Tiny Brewer, and the rest of you. How far will a life so dear and precious to the heavenly principles be able to go?
The loading.
Hey, looks like we've been sent back out. Still,
The dragon will need to rest for a very long time before it is fully healthy again. It's not as ruthless as it was before. Curing the dragon of its illness has seemingly...
Nobody's in a good mood when they're feeling sick. Even though we accomplished something really important, Paimon still doesn't feel happy for some reason.
Indeed. Although they'll still have the chance to be born again, they've lost each opportunity for growth. Perhaps the immense power we released...
Can you really call a place with no family your
Family. Right! Those two fungi might be waiting for it to return.
Oh, yeah. Let's hurry and go to...
We're here. That's where I performed. Everything was ready, but the equipment was... After I finished setting up, the next thing I knew, you must be what... You wouldn't be wrong for thinking that. It's a vicious cycle. I just got a minor fracture. So, to pay off the damages to the equipment, I took some part-time jobs. I just went to work whenever I couldn't sleep. It took me forever to pay off what I owed. Bingo. Oh. The pressure from my studies and debt was crushing me, and I did... After all, I am the legendary Layla who made it into the academia at a young age. Oh, and had never failed an assignment in her life. Of course. I've even considered giving up on my studies completely and returning home to help care for the Sumpter beast, but that would... I don't mean that I'd be embarrassed in front of others. Although, it hasn't always been smooth. But I guess I'm exaggerating a bit. And that's exactly why they mustn't ever find out. Anyways,
They're still here! Have they We're back.
I'm sorry. I really am. But it's gone home and won't be... Don't be sad. It did it to protect you. Your happiness is more important to it than any... It said that Newer is its most important family member. That's your name, isn't it? This is wonderful. They will definitely meet again. Someday. Here, it's over here. Let's see. Well, I've placed the third hint at a cross... They're actually getting clearer for me. I don't know if the clues are following a timeline or... Don't say that. Anyway, just follow me. The night is cold. Cold. Night...
Busted.
Incinerate!
Torn to oblivion! Take them. I have no need. There is no escape!
Not now.
Quietly now.
Motion to compel. Inadmissible evidence. This is the place that immediately came to mind when I came here to conduct some astrological observation once. But just as I was about to set up the observation equipment, I heard a strange sound. They were a group of treasure hoarders, and the family that was being mugged looked completely helpless. They definitely wouldn't have been able to escape, and simply handing over their Mora might not have been enough to make the bandits go away. Not exactly. I already had a vision. Someone with a vision should technically be really However, I didn't know how to channel the power of the elements to fight at that time, and I was super scared. I wielded immense power, but then I ran away. Eventually, I managed to... It took longer than I had hoped, and I don't know if the family only lost their belongings and... I faced a lot of problems after coming to Sumeru City, but I could have stepped in to help that family. Would it have ended differently if I were just a little braver? Aw, thank you for trying to comfort me. It's just as the silly said. Turning back shouldn't be an option. However, but what about my thesis? We still haven't found the Sealy's answer yet. Sorry for causing you so much trouble. Alright, I actually don't have much stamina. I'm really sorry.
John Constantine.
The world remains constant over the centuries. But human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
That's interesting.
But a momentary distraction.
Let's stop here. I don't think I can walk any. Alright. I'm gonna give my. I feel bad for making you go through so much trouble for me. Oh, if only I were more capable. I'm sorry. But enough of that. I cannot just give up this time. Watch out! Monsters! A lot of them too. No, I'll fight too, but I want to help. I can't just sit back and I mustn't keep. I should take action. If you miss those opportunities in life, you may never. All right.
You're on the team.
Shine down!
Boom boom!
Game's up. Fun's over.
The night is cold.
There is no escape!
Incinerate! Don't be scared. My guiding stars.
Busted! Illusion shattered!
Motion to compel. Cold. Line to command.
Gotcha! There is no escape! Now you shall perish!
Breath of the flame. Incinerate! It's embarrassing to be out of breath so quickly like this. Well, the only appropriate
response would be to say that I'm fine, but then again, I know you'd be able to see right through. I'm just happy I didn't get in your way during the fight. Oh, thanks for the compliment. I sure don't get to hear that often. Although I may not be physically strong, my will is as resilient as they come. I'll be fine after Can you stay with me while I recover my energy?
Is it me, or are the bags under your eyes even darker than during the last round? Are you alright?
Thanks for the concern, Kaveh. I just haven't been sleeping well lately. Even though I try to fall asleep, I can't get the championship out of my head. And before I know it, it's morning again.
I know the feeling. That happens to me too when I'm agonizing over my blueprints.
Do you have any tips for dealing with that?
To be honest with you, no. You could say there are many things that don't have a quick fix and can only be endured. I suppose you can think of it as something akin to an illness. Sometimes there's no effective cure, so you just have to let things run their course. I don't know what's stressing you out, but I can feel all the anxiety and pressure coming from you. The next round's about to start, so chin up and do your best.
Oh, okay. You do your best too.
Looks like everyone's here. I will now explain the second round to you all. There are 3 leyline disruptors buried in the area around Aru Village. These devices can imitate the effects of leyline disruption and will constantly interfere with the environment. Your goal is to shut them down. The first 3 who manage to finish this task will be awarded 4, 3, and 2 points accordingly. Note that each person may only bring a set amount of food and water with them, and that leaving the designated competition zone will result in disqualification.
Well, what do you think? Want to team up again? I shall consider letting you have the points on account of what happened in the previous round.
That's all right. I've been here many times, and in any case, machines are one of my specialties. I doubt this will be particularly difficult.
It's good to see such confidence in a youngster like yourself. I also happen to be... But aside from us, you should remember that there's a favorite for champion.
A favorite to win? Who is it?
Shh! Not so loud. I mean that that boy Tainari. He took first place in the previous round, and if he does so again this time, we may as well declare this competition over. I heard that you solved the Avidya Forest's leyline effluence problem with him not long ago. Since this round involves resolving a machine-simulated leyline disruption, it should be a simple matter for him.
That's true. It does look like his odds of winning are pretty high.
He already has Kale, who is an excellent pupil. If he were to win this round as well, then wouldn't we just be letting him have all the fun? As his senior, it's my solemn duty to prevent such an inequitable...
I'll get going as well. See you later.
How are you feeling? I think I'm okay, but I'll take things slowly for now.
Is this all the water we're getting?
Sorry. That's what the rules say. While this round seems to be about how quickly you can shut down the devices, it's also testing your ability to survive in tough conditions.
I knew it'd be harder. So we'll either need to find the devices as...
You're welcome.
Well, there goes everybody. So, who should we visit this time? What? Oh, right! Didn't Farozan say that Tainari's the favorite to win? Let's go look for